Hello and welcome to this video. If you're watching this video, you have a question in your mind. How can I make 100, 200, 500 or even $1,000, euros, pounds, whatever is your currency that you live in? So it doesn't really matter if you're from America, Europe, Asia. We will just concentrate today on $100, how to make 100, okay? I know this is a lot of money for some people, depending on where you live, but if you can manage to generate $100 per day, then you can make 500 or 1000 because the strategy is the same. The point of this video here is to show you what is the strategy, what we need to focus on to make this 100 euros, dollars, whatever, per day. All right, we are going to look on the chart for a GBI or RBI. So GBI means green bar ignored. RBI means red bar ignored. Okay, and originally this strategy is coming from Oliver Velez. You can go to YouTube and watch his videos on GBIs, RBIs, but I will show you how I do this, because this is the most common question I get from my friends and from people all over the world asking me, how can I make a living if I'm a complete beginner? So assuming that you are watching this video is that you are a complete newbie, beginner, or maybe you're already trading, but you're confused, you are not able to sustain your strategy or to make a $100 per day because you're confused, you're trading with your emotions. And I'm going to show you today how to remove your emotions and how to trade automatically with a strict strategy that you must follow step by step. And if you don't, you will lose money. I guarantee you this, all right? And by the way, this is not a financial advice. I am not a financial advisor, so all what I talk here is for entertainment purposes only, just to make this clear, okay? It's just my opinion, how I see the market and how I trade. Okay, so let's go to the charts now. All right, this is my chart, and like you can see here, I have 6 windows. So on the first 3 on the top, I have FTSE. This is the UK 100 chart, okay? These are the 100 strongest companies in UK, okay? And what you can see here, the first left chart is 2 minute, then in the middle is 5-minute chart, and then on the third right, we have a 15-minute chart, okay? And like you can see already here on the 15-minute, we got some colors, something is written here, okay? And just to clarify what this is this is a GBI, green bar ignored on 15-minute, very strong. So if you would take this trade, only this trade, you would be already fine today. So if you want to replace your salary, job, income, I don't know how much money you're making per day, but let's assume you are making 100, 200 per day in your job, and you want to replace this with trading. But you can even start trading, and I advise my students to start trading on the side. So you still keep your job, and then if you can prove to yourself you can replace your salary, income and more, then you quit your job and start full-time trading. But other than that, this is a side hustle. You work and you do this on the side, not financial advice. All right, so on the 15 minutes, we got here a CB. You see here the black box. The name is a control bar. So we can clearly see this is a seller in control. That's why we got a CB. And then we got a green bar. In my case, you can see the candles are white and black. I don't use red and green candles. It's just, for me, this is how I trade this for years now, because the red color can sometimes be, you can be more emotional. And if you lose a trade, it can be more negative. So I want to remove all emotions, all negative stuff. That's why I just trade with black and white candles, okay? Of course, black represents the red and the white is the green color, okay? Just to be clear, so you're not confused. But you do whatever you want to do. You can use purple if you want. So this is a green candle, in my case white of course, and then we see we got a big red push down on the 15 minutes. We are talking about UK 100, FTSE, and basically we are finished for today. And here we can see better the 15-minute UK 100, what really happened. So this is the 8 AM. I'm based in Europe, so I'm looking for the European time. 8, you can see here on the bottom, it's 8 AM in the morning. This is where the German Frankfurt market opens. I will just do here like a opening, okay? And then we can see here we got a big push down, a seller coming in, and this could be as well considered to be a bear flag. If we take this from here to down and up, this is a bear flag as well. But let's just concentrate first on the GBI and RBI. On the 50 minutes, green bar ignored, we got a push down. And a lot of questions that I get, how do I enter this trade? Let me show you. So in this case, because we are trading the UK 100 and the points here are not so big. So we can see here, these are 8.8 points, right? It's not so much compared to NASDAQ or DAX. We are moving 20, 30 points per candle. And in this case, I will do my entry. This is the body. The white represents the body, and on the top is the wick, and on the bottom as well is the wick. So if this candle, in this case the red one, it's going below the body, I want to be in this trade, period. So just, I will show you even better now, look. So this candle opens here on the top, because this candle is closing on the top and this one it's opening here, and it's just going a little bit up. You can see this wick just a little bit up, and then it's crashing down, blah. So when this bar is closing, it's telling me this is a GBI, green bar ignored. I need to set up immediately my trade. Okay, I do a sell stop. Where do I put my stop loss? That's the question, right? So you can see here from where I want to enter, the body below and the wick, it's 2.8 points. I want to give at least 0.5 buffer. So let's say 3.3. I want to be comfortable. So we would risk 3.3 on this trade, and we just target 1-to-1. Okay, 3.3. Here we go. That's the trade, ladies and gentlemen. That's the trade that I would go in. I get the signal, I get the entry point, I got my stop loss, and look, that was very, very fast to make a $100 or $500 or $1,000. But let me just explain to you this now. If you know how to find this, which we do right now, I showed you here, and I will show you after the indicators that I'm using to help me to find this RBI, GBIs. The important here is that we take the trade, like I said before, below the body from the GBI, green bar ignored. And this is where it is. You can see here, that's the entry. That's the entry, exactly entry. This candle opened here on the top, a little bit up. I put my sell stop here, poof, 100 bucks, 1,000, whatever you're risking. So if you want to make $100, you risk for 3.3 points, $100. I will not explain now how to set up this with your broker on your exchange. I'm just giving you the strategy to understand. All right. So let's say it's 3.3, right? It's the stop loss, and you want to risk 100. So guess what? We need to risk 33 I would say now in my case, euros per point. Why? Because we have 3.3 stop loss. 3 points, right? Represent 90 bucks if you trade 30 euros per point or $30. But we have 3.3, that's why I will risk 33 euros per point, which represent 99 euros, $99. This is where I get my 100 risk. And in the opposite, in the TP profit, I will make $100. That's it. It's simple. It's not getting any more easier, guys, here. I'm showing you exactly how to replace your job salary income with this strategy. I give you now the stop loss. I will give a buffer for at least 0.5 points. You can even give 1 point if you want. In this case, 2 point, let me see. Here, I'll give you 3.7. You can even do that if you want, but this comes all from then testing, trading, and seeing what works best for you. For me, it's 0.5 on the FTSE. If you trade something else, Dow Jones, Nasdaq, the ES 500, there are different stop losses. I'm talking to you and showing you right now just for the UK 100 for the FTSE. In this case, 3.7 points. How much we have to risk? 100 to make a profit around per point. Look, we need a calculator, but you get the point, the idea, okay? This is what I wanted to show you. And then we have here again the chart. Let me show you from the beginning. This is a 2 minute. This is the 2 minute. We opened here, right? Exactly. This is where we opened. Look how many signals we are getting on the 2 minute chart. Crazy a lot. And then on the 5 minute, not so many. But that's why we are observing the 2 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, because sometimes on the 15 we get the GBI, RBI, but on the 5 not, and on the 2 yes. It's all helping us to make a decision. But the key is when you trade, you trade with the trend direction. So in this case, I just want to explain to you what it is. The yellow line, it's a VWAP. The red line here, you can see I have 2 red lines. This is the 200 EMA, exponential moving average line. The small red, it's the 20, and the blue, it's the 9. So when the blue is below the 20, which happens here on the 15 minutes, this is 3 in the morning, but it's already telling me we are in the downtrend. So I will not look for any longs here. It's not possible. Even here, no way. If the blue is not getting above the 20 EMA, so we are talking about the red ones, then I will start to look for longs, for GBIs, RBIs, all right? This is the 15 minutes. Let's go to the 5 minutes. What happened here again? This is opening 8 AM. Well, the blue line is below the red one. So we are in the downtrend. We are just looking for shorts, for selling, right? On the 5 minute, we got nothing. We go to the 2 minute. Well, we got plenty. 8 in the morning, we can see here the VWAP, the 200 are together. When the 20 broke down from the 200 and the VWAP, I knew we are in the downtrend. So no way I will take a long. I want to repeat this because we train with the movement. We are momentum traders looking for a GBI or RBI as a beginner. Okay, and this is the most easiest way for me to make a living. And if I would be a beginner today, this is what I wanted to have. I paid so much money for different courses, mentors, but this is it. That's it. So if you are watching this video right now, consider yourself to be lucky, because I'm giving you years of strategy, of failures, of losing money, but this works. All right, on the 2 minutes, we got a lot of action. After 8 AM, the market are opening, we get immediately the first signal. Control bar, GBI, take the trade, make the money. So we have one trade here on the 2 minute, one. Then 8:32, we got another trade. 2, second trade. Then we have another setup, third GBI, exactly here where I showed you. So this is on the 2-minute. So basically 9:30 we could be already finished, and they are all profitable. I prefer to trade on the 5-minute, but the 2-minute works as well perfectly great. I actually started with a 2-minute GBI RBI, but then I figured out you want to play safe, you want to be on the safe side, well, the 5-minute will do it. And you can see here I'm observing gold, silver, but in this case I have the gold. Gold, the same setup. On the 15 minutes we got an entry. The same like on the FTSE. On the 5-minute we got a signal here, but we have no signal on the FTSE, but we got a signal on gold. Look at that. It's just right now happening as we speak. So stop loss would be exactly here. It would not trigger us the second candle. Why? Because it's opening here on the top, it's going up, and then it's crashing down. And this is where our sell stop would trigger, right? Here. Stop loss, I will put exactly here. 1-to-1, money. That's it. Simple as that. That's on the 5-minute. Okay, guys, on the 2-minute, we don't see nothing on the gold. We see here, after it's opening, look at that. The 9 EMA is crossing the 20. The 20 is going below the 200 EMA and the VWAP. I mean, if you don't take that, you are a fool. All right? I know if you're just starting, you're confused, you're not sure 100%. I get it. I have been there. So I know how it is and how it feels like to being confused, but I'm just giving you right now the most easiest strategy in the world. By the way, I want to show you the indicators I have. You go to this tab. You see that? This is where the indicators are. You click, you write in GBI, and you find this GBI and RBI strategy by Béliès. All right, this is what you see on the chart, giving you the colors. And the blue and the red lines, you can use just normal EMAs. But let me just show you my setting for the GBI RBI. All right, these are the settings. Stop the video, check if you have everything the same. I just want to show you control bar config. All right, I turn off this paint control bar because let me show you here. If I click this on, here the CB will be painted, the control bar. I turn it off, okay? Like I'm turning off the ignore bar. It's not painted. That's why I'm turning off this in this indicator. Just check everything if you have the same and you're good to go. If you have any questions, please ask me again. I showed you now the entry, how to enter, and the rest you need to figure out by yourself. Look at the 2 minutes. Look at the money that we have here. Take this. You take it. Here, stop loss just a little bit here, 2 points. Well, if we would just hold this, we can make from 100 risking, we can make 500 just on this trade. But let's stick to 1-to-1. Here we go, $100. Here we have $200, and here we have $300. And this is, for example, right now on the 15-minute again. Trade the 5-minute and the 15 minutes. They are more safe. They are more sure to happen. The 2-minute, it's not that profitable. For me, maybe for you, it will be. I don't know. But it's just happening right now what we see. We have the control bar coming in on the 15-minute. We have the green bar ignored. Our entry would be here. Our stop loss is going to 7.8. This is it. Target 7.8. And here we go. That's the trade. And let's just wait. It's happening in front of our eyes, okay? And this is not a 100% strategy. It's just not. So you need to test it, you need to trade it, you need to back test it first of all, because you need to get good at this. All right, I hope this video helps. I hope you have more now clear understanding what is an GBI or RBI, what to look for. 2 minute, 15, 5 minute. You can do your chart, you can observe different markets like gold, silver, different. This is what I'm watching all the time, and I do nothing. I do not trade if I don't see a clear setup like a GBI or RBI. I don't trade. All right, guys? I hope it helps. If you have any questions, please comment below, send me an email, and I will try my best to get back to you. All the best, and let's make some money. I'm back again. I just wanted to show you real proof. On the 15 minutes, we were watching this before, and I just needed to show you again. This trade worked out great. Repeat myself again. 15 minutes, you can 100. We set up the trade before, and it played out perfectly, right? So that was the first GBI. We set up the trade. Yes, it went back, but it didn't stop us out. Why? But look, our stop loss, we put a buffer of 0.5. And in this case, this is what saved us. And then it went straight down to our TP take profit. So this is the setup. If you would risk $100, you will make 100. I risk normally $500 on those trades because I'm confident in the trades, especially on the 15 or 5 minute. We are not talking about the 2 minute now, all right? You will lose more GBIs, RBI on the 2 minute, but on the 5, on 15, less. Profit, finish for the day. And I just wanted to show you this again, a perfect GBI that played out very well. And we got another GBI playing out right now again. You see that? Just amazing. Look at that. We go in the trade here again. I will go here. I will put my, where is the top here? So 9 point, let's say 10, and we take the profit at 10 points. Another setup playing out is just all the time happening. I wish you a great trading day, and let's go out and make some money.